On day 3 of my Star Citizen experience as an Elite Commander, I left the city of Lorville and made my way to the station in orbit around the planet Hurston, Everest Harbour. I would again like to thank everyone that offered advice and warm welcomes in the comments of the last video. I recently solved my performance issues by increasing my virtual memory page file to 32GB. The game is now running very smoothly, even on my limited specs. In this video though, the performance optimizations my end have yet to be fully completed, and so some stuttering is still present. My intention was to attempt some of Star Citizen's missions, and by now some of the skunks had seen some of my early thoughts on the game and were themselves intrigued enough to give it a go. We talked about this and some of the game's features as I set off from the station hab.
I think I'm gonna go get my wallet and download Star Citizen.
Okay, these are big words coming out of your mouth.
Yeah,
these are fighting words, you know, those are like... I mean, I want to, again, hazard caution that this is not a complete game, okay?
Yeah.
Like I was saying to Kai on, and what they said on stream, I totally agree with. Either you're the kind of person who can look past some pretty ridiculous goddamn bugs, like what I'm looking at right now, or you can't, you know?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Now, on the day this was recorded, I had a fan running in the room very close to myself and the microphone, as it was a hot day. And after removing the extremely loud fan noise from my voice recording in Audacity, the audio left wasn't exactly the clearest, so I will include subtitles on screen when the quality drops. I normally record at night, so this is usually not a problem, but this wasn't the case on that day. Okay, so I've taken like a basic delivery mission. So this is I've got to pick up from different places, deliver them all into one place, and I get 8,000 credits for that. I'm running courier missions. So I figured I'd start simple with something that isn't dangerous, collecting 3 separate packages from Hurston's surface and delivering them to one of its moons. But straight away Hurston was about to reveal another of its features that would be a surprise to the average Elite Dangerous Commander. Holy shit, is that an ocean down there? Oh, kind of, well, not necessarily an ocean, but like, that is water on that planet. That is water, my god. Where I've got to pick up this package is really close to it. The wind sounds when you come in, when you're entering the atmosphere, my god, it is glorious.
If you're in a vehicle, it's not designed for
That is water, my god. That is... Every goddamn time I land on the planet in this game, I have a moment. Because every planet surprises me. Oh, sorry, I've got a oh, I'm gonna put another screenshot up for you now. In a sec. Once I've landed, there is an ocean here. Like there is a goddamn ocean. So do I need to request landing here? Is the question. Let's find out. Yes, I do. Maybe I don't need to request landing. I'm just gonna land. This is what happens if I...
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Nope, nobody had to go with me, so I'm assuming it's okay.
Hey, open the back.
Oh, I can't wait to step out of here. It sounds really windy though. It sounds dangerously windy actually. Like, I'm not sure about this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, okay. That is immersive. Wow, okay. Moments like that in this game are... they're quite something, let's put it that way. So I gotta pick up the package which is in this shack over here. Let's go take a look. I like the fact I'm actually leaning because of the wind. The actual mechanics of the delivery mission would also be something of a surprise. So we've got this thing here, touchscreen. Pick up, I am here to pick up a package. Oh, look at that, it's actually a guy here as well. What is this? Training console, okay. Ooh, here it is, okay, got the package. Carry the package, okay. It is a physical goddamn box as well, like I'm carrying it.
Yeah, I have a question for you. What about factions, politics, and Galnet equivalent?
I hope there's something like that, sure, but I have no idea right now.
Story that's going on in the world, or is there none because it's still alpha?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a little screenshot for you so you can see what this is like. So, oh, let me get that one in. Let me get that shot there. I'm gonna say I could just keep hitting the screenshot button and it would all be gold. Put this in my ship, like literally physically just put it in my ship and then move on to the next pickup. Okay, this is great. It's a bit tight actually. Maybe I can put it on the bed. Can I put it on the bed? Yeah, I can.
Oh, stop it! This is not. It's like two totally different.
Oh my god!
philosophies.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So you can either choose to drop something or place it. If you place it, you get like a kind of ghost outline of where it's going to go. So I can literally just place it gently on the bed here. It is literally, oh my god, that's amazing. Again, a very simple mechanic in principle, but as you're about to hear, I was quite taken with this feature.
The game yet?
There's a box on the bed in my ship. I just like the fact that my ship has a bed. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm, freaking out a little bit. It was on to the next pickup point, but the physical delivery items were still very much in my mind. I've got a box on a bed. I'm sorry, I keep going on about it, but it is there. It's there.
You have like prison cells on your ship.
I do. I could probably
You could put them in the cells.
like lock them in, secure, like you said, make sure that they're not going to fly around all over the place. I'm gonna go just check on the box, make sure the box is okay.
It's still on your bed.
It's like a little pet or something,
Is it in the bathroom?
But Soul just saying the suggestion about the prison cells had taken hold, and I wanted to see if the box would fit. I know this is a very, very simple mechanic, but the ability to physically manipulate cargo like this is something completely alien if all of your space game experience is from Elite Dangerous.
Did the box move?
No, but the box does fit. The box fits. Okay, let's close this up now. Close. Yes, the box is in there. Okay, the cells have now become box containers. Yes. Oh, I better go and check and see that we're not going to crash. I got so distracted by the box I forgot that we're in a moving ship. We're okay. I wasn't worried. The second pickup would see us moving to the night side of the planet, again in very bad weather. I see some rain. Yep, it's raining. And as I descended closer to the pickup point, I would spot another potential surprise waiting on the surface. Wait a minute, is that another?
Landing gear deployed.
I think there's another player here because there's a ship there on the pad. I am still unsure at this point what level of threat other players present in this game compared to Elite Dangerous, but while refueling, I would be mindful of their presence. Okay, I'm refueled.
Hydrogen fuel at
Now, let's go see, shall we? Let's go see if someone is out there. Leave my lights on, just to show them that I mean no harm, that I come in peace.
Did you sell your boxes? Okay.
This is the second pickup. Ooh, dramatic. I'm actually going to put my personal flashlight on. It's very small, that flashlight, but extremely small. Oh, my ship is looking fucked. It's been repaired, but damn, it got burned up pretty bad in the atmosphere when I was overheating it. It got really burned up. Like it looks charred.
That's cool, actually.
Oh yeah, the other ships just taken off. And that is a cutlass. The other ships just took off as a cutlass.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's actually on the shelf over here. Okay. Oh, this one's different. This isn't a... Okay, this one isn't like a box. This one's like a thing. An actual, like, object. With 2 boxes now collected, I was ready to head off to the 3rd collection. But then, connection was lost. And I feel it is important to show this. Crashes and connection drops are common enough to ruin the odd mission or lose cargo, as when this occurs, mission progress and cargo are lost. If you're thinking of buying into the current alpha, you should be aware of this and decide if it is something you can put up with. In my experience, it doesn't happen so often as to ruin the experience, but it does happen. I wanted to try my hand at some combat missions, and so was again in search of weapons. But thanks to you amazing viewers, I now knew that I could head for Port Olisar, a station orbiting the system's gas giant, Crusader.
Quantum travel complete.
Please proceed to site landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Of course, I still had much to learn, and another of the game's pitfalls was about to trip me up. I had ventured into the vacuum while not wearing a helmet. It is possible in the game to remove your helmet, but you must remember to replace it if you intend to move through a vacuum. The ship interior is still pressurized, and I think it's the same kind of force field holding an atmosphere in at the station entrances, but another lesson learned. Right out of the gate I found an armor shop, and I figured that if I was going to be doing on-foot combat missions, I would need some heavier armor than what I had right now. The new armor certainly did look more substantial, and offered far better damage reduction than the all-purple affair I'd previously equipped. And right across the hall I finally found a weapon store. And what a weapon store it was. Unlike Elite Dangerous, all weapons, armor, upgrades, and even attachments can be bought with credits, and are actually extremely cheap as well. As with the armor and clothing stores, I would end up using a terminal to make my purchases, and was soon adorned with weapons. But it isn't enough to just buy the weapons, you also need to buy the magazines for them. I bought 12 of each for all of the weapons that I purchased. And then in your inventory manager you can attach the spare magazines to your armor, allowing you access to them during a fight. Now, a situation would develop as I was leaving the station. I'd been hearing sounds for a few minutes that almost sounded like gunfire and explosions, but being completely unfamiliar with these surroundings, I didn't know what to make of it. When leaving to find my ship though, I was compelled to find a vantage point to see what was going on. There seemed to be a battle going on overhead between some very large ships, and the explosion we'd seen was, I think, my ship being destroyed on the pad. I would need to make another attempt at getting off Port Olisar. I made another insurance claim and headed for the landing pad. When I arrived, things seemed quieter, but I could see a ship in the distance. Not wanting to take a chance, I would use the Avenger's other access point, a ladder to the cockpit. I fired up my engines to escape and was soon spooling the quantum drive to reach a moon nearby. Powering down the ship to make it more difficult to detect should someone follow me, as I still do not know if, like in Elite Dangerous, you can tell where someone has jumped from a wake they leave behind. But I realised I can use this as an opportunity to test my newly bought weapons by firing them from the back of my ship. So the two weapons I was going to shoot were a sniper rifle and an SMG. I think these are both energy weapon varieties. I have an assault rifle as well, not equipped. That is definitely a ballistic variety. I know it's kind of juvenile to shoot weapons from the back of a vehicle, but seeing as I had no experience whatsoever with firing weapons in Star Citizen, I really just wanted to see what the feel was like for the guns. It was time to take on another job, and one that caught my eye was retrieving the black box from a crash site. There was, however, a warning that the circumstances of the crash were unknown, and so it was possible that I would find trouble when I arrived. We were heading for another moon of Crusader, and from what I could tell, the planet was a desert. My plan was to recon the crash site from the air using low orbits around it, but again there were strong winds. This would make things much more difficult to control. I couldn't see any signs of trouble from the air, but wouldn't take any chances and would land a short distance away.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
watching the wreck for a few minutes, I moved to some cover nearby. Because of the large amount of dust in the air, I couldn't see into the crash site itself very clearly. But I have to admit, it was a very tense situation to be going into, and the atmosphere the game presents is just amazing. I'd found the flight recorder, but carrying this out would leave me vulnerable. I needed to clear the rest of the crash site before moving back to my ship. The crash site was clear of threats, and so I could get on with moving the flight recorder back to my ship. Just one more journey back to Port Olisar, and I will have completed my first mission in Star Citizen.
Quantum travel complete.
with that notification I had run my first mission from start to finish, and while there was no action involved this time, I would soon be corralling skunks to carry out team missions full of gunfire. Again, I want to thank all of you for watching, and for the messages of support and helpful advice given in the comments of these videos. It takes quite some time to edit one of these together, as I'm sure you can imagine. If you'd like to further support my video content, please consider checking out our Patreon link in the description below. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.